So what's really interesting is when you think about diversity, equity, and inclusion in the workforce, there's this huge audience of diverse people, right? So when you say driving diversity, you usually think of ethnicity, right? But that's not, it doesn't stop there. It's everything different. It's gay and lesbian, it's age, it's handicap, it's ability to leave home. There's just a huge array of what that diverse group of people are. And if we it's almost powerful. Think about this.
Education level.
Yeah.
Think about that.
Yeah, and if you think about all of these people that we're missing out there in the world that have all of these amazing experiences to offer our industry, what that's going to do to level up the industry with all these new people coming in with all these experiences, all these backgrounds.
Well, I'm a big fan of collaborating. I try very hard on LinkedIn to create a community, a sense of community, open dialogue, discussion, where things like this come up. And when they come up, you can't shy away from tough topics.
Yeah.
Things that, people in the C-level or ownership, arena, they kind of get away from it because they don't want to say something that might get their brand or their name or their company in trouble. But what's interesting about social media and this kind of new thought on communication, being open and honest and transparent and putting it out there, good, bad, and ugly, that is a currency of trust. And when you build trust, that's how you build equity. That's how you build diversity. That's how you include other people. And then with intent, at our positions, we're going out and we're trying to tackle a mission that, some people might call mission impossible. Really. But to us, it's just doing the right thing.
So what's really interesting if you think about it as well, here's this other avenue or leg to this whole concept, this whole idea, this whole vision. You know what's amazing to me, Kevin? You probably would know this off the top of your head. The percentage of homeowners in our nation, right? The percentage of people that continue to refi and buy second home and investment properties. To me, it's mind-blowing that education is not already inclusive, if you will, of the mortgage lending process. If you go to any high school, and you go to any junior college or four-year college, there's classes on everything. Mm-hmm. Mechanics, wood shop, accounting, CPA, whatever, marketing, branding, technology. There's nothing about the mortgage lending industry. There's nothing about financing, banking. And to me, that's almost staggering, just that concept in itself. So part of my vision, part of my hope and dream is not only are we driving for diversity and equity and inclusion in the workforce and in communities, but also just going out there and saying, hey, we're a stakeholder in the economics of this nation. People need to learn about us. People need to learn about our industry, regardless of their ethnic background, regardless of who they are.
I read something in the past, it's always stuck in my mind, that when you're a homeowner, you are more likely to graduate high school, your children are more likely to graduate high school and college, you're more likely to vote, so you're taking part in your civic community and building, there's less crime. So there's all these advantages that come along with the responsibility of being a homeowner. So when you're building your communities, by pushing people into home ownership, teaching them about it, you really are creating a foundation for your community that can only be created by, hey, you know what, this is my house, these are my roots, this is my place. And I just look at it a little bit different because it's mine. And that's what I love about pushing financial literacy and pushing home ownership. So again, with the intent that we have here to try and get people that have been historically locked out of home ownership, that to me is just, it's a game changer because it helps everybody. Doesn't everybody want less crime? Doesn't everybody want more participation in your government? Doesn't everybody want, a better educated, populace? And so again, I just think that home ownership it opens doors flat out.
100%.